does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing on second, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lawrence throwing here. Completes another one to Thomas. They get a lot out of this play. 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that is a Jacksonville first down.
Gain of 21 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And they strike quickly here to begin this game. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jacoby Myers, a 15-yard score. Cam Little to try the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they go up 7-0 here early. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. First down coming up.
24-yard gain on the play. First down
Here's Williams. That's Cox, hits the rookie out of Stanford. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's gotten the first down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Williams to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. And it goes nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Yeah, the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And in the end, no danger of them actually reaching the marker. He's hauled down well short after a gain of 7. It is 4th down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And they just get the play off. And this is intercepted. That is Caleb Bransell. There he goes on the right side. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15.
That makes the score Jaguars 15. Bears nothing.
So we're through 1. It's a 15-0 ball game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Cam Little to kick off for
Well,
the
Brock,
Jaguars.
hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. First play of the drive, a run by Swift. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 36 yards. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Going to the ground again on 1st. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Santos' extra point is good. And they are back within a score here.
Jaguars 15, Bears 7. Spyro
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now Lawrence. Forced out to his right. Finds his man over the middle. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
24 yards. That's good for our Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashir Tootin. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. And that's going to earn the Jags a new set of downs.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. This is going to be a gain of 4 following that penalty. Make it 2nd and 11. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Second down give to Tootin. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of the work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. It's the Jags in front here at Everbank. Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Now it's Lawrence. And this throw's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. They send him left out of the slot. They'll run here following the penalty. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. Pinned down deep on your own side, Brock. You know what that defense is thinking. They want to stick it to you, but they still found a way to find a little running room there.
You spend quite a bit of time really in training camp. Not in season as much, Kate, but in training camp working on this backed-up situation. That's exactly.
And they're going to get to him. They sit him down at his own 6. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th and forever coming up. Now Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Lawrence to throw it. He's in trouble. He's not going to get away from this. They drop him at the 10. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. After the sack, offense dealing with 3rd and goal now from the 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Running for the pylon, and in! Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence got one back earlier, and now takes one across. Liam Cohen keeping his kicker on the sidelines here. They're going for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. On the move, headed right. And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. To throw, Williams. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Raymond on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knocked down that runner.
Working on 2nd down. Williams. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now 3rd down. Williams set to pass. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's got it to his running back. And the fourth down game reaches all the way into enemy territory, Brock. They're to the 45 now. Big play there as this drive continues.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
First down, here's Swift. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Josh Hines out, and that time to haul him down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Williams to throw on second. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Williams will look to throw. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Williams throwing on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Thought they turn it over on downs. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence working from the gun. Complete right side to Washington. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence throwing here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Tootin. He's got to gain a 6 there. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here's Tootin. And this has them the first. Aggressive call to go for it on 4th and 4. And that play picks up 10.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. Brady Jarrett. And they're going to be facing second down now in 11.
Bears 31-yard line.
After the sack, Lawrence. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up first and goal.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our fourth quarter. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko,
Tootin gets it from the gun. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bayshul Tootin scoring there to end an 8-play drive.
Little on for the extra point.
Little knocks that extra point through. And lead now up to 23.
The score, Jaguars 30.